I've gotten so many figures recently, I didn't know who to review first, but I ultimately decided on the brand new Ultimate Edition Legends Target exclusive Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream. Here he is, our newest Target exclusive Ultimate Edition from the Mattel line. I'm very excited to be doing this review. I haven't seen any reviews on this figure, so I'm going in 100% blind. I'm very excited. We're going to be doing comparisons with other Dusty Rhodes figures. We're going to be doing comparisons with American Nightmare Cody Rhodes figures. Stay tuned for that, and without further ado, let's have a look at the packaging first. We're going to take a look at the accessories and then the figure itself, do some comparisons, wrap it all up. So let's get to this review video on Dusty Rhodes. Starting first with the packaging, Mattel has yet to change the Ultimate Edition style of packaging, and low-key, I think it's time for a change. Let's change up the packaging. But anyway, here is the packaging. It says Dusty Rhodes at the top. This figure is recommended for ages 8+. I love the window showing off the figure and all the accessories. He looks huge. That's awesome. Ultimate Edition logo. Ultimate articulation for authentic posability. It is by Mattel, the best toy company in the world. You can see Dusty all happy on the side. You got the WWE Legends logo at the top. Ultimate Edition logo as well at the top. On this side, it says Dusty Rhodes. On the bottom, you got the Legends logo again. On the back, you can see a product shot of the figure itself dancing it off in the center of the ring. There's a picture of the real man. Got his name once again. Couple of his stats. Yeah, he's from Austin, Texas, baby. And there's a little read up on him. Mattel always empowering the next generation through play. If you need the DCPI, there it is at the bottom. Feel free to take a screenshot and ask your Target workers. Let's get this figure out of the box and see if it's worth the pickup. All right, into the accessories for the American Dream. We're seeing a lot of interchangeable hands, multiple interchangeable heads, and some clothing. Let's have a look. First, with interchangeable hands, we're seeing a lot of options, which we should. It's an Ultimate Edition, so we're seeing 4 different options. First up, we do have the pointing interchangeable hands with the finger tape on the right hand. Finger tape always looks good on figures, in my opinion. We see it a lot with Triple H, but it's cool to see it here with Dusty Rhodes. Here are the fisted interchangeable hands, also with finger tape and vein detail. More vein detail on my favorite interchangeable hands ever. We got the microphone holding hands. They're just the most realistic looking, in my opinion. You could do a lot with them too. Like, you could have them hold microphones, weapons, belts, everything. And topping it off with the John Cena / Yeet interchangeable hands with the finger tape. Really noticeable here, man, on the right hand. Really nice stuff. I like these. My boy Dusty Rhodes is coming with a decent amount of clothing here. Starting off first with a nightstick. We normally see these with Big Boss Man figures, and we saw it with an old Dean Ambrose, if you guys remember that. Pretty nice. You could just slip it in the interchangeable hand. He could hold it. He could beat people with it. Whatever you want to do with that. We also do have the police hat right here. Nice little buttons on the side. Does it fit the heads well? We can find out. Yes, it does. It's a very nice soft rubber, so you don't have to worry about it falling off. There's it tested on 1. There's it tested on 2. And yeah, it fits really well on all the heads, so you don't have to worry about that. I'm glad it actually fits the heads, because sometimes we get head accessories that don't fit the actual heads, so that's pretty nice. We also do have the headband with a bunch of polka dots on it. We did see this headband before in the old Legends Elite, because I do have the Legends Elite. I will be comparing that in the video. And yes, it slips right on the heads. Really, really nice. Just slip it past the hair. It's a very nice, not elastic, but a very nice rubber to where it could like stretch a little bit. Speaking of stretchy, here is his cloth good right here. He's got a cut off polka dot black and yellow shirt. Really reminded me of that Seth Rollins Hell in a Cell figure, which is really awesome. But there's no Velcro this time, but which is totally fine, because if you grab the figure itself, the arms are interchangeable. Obviously, you want to pop the arms back in, but I'm just giving you guys an example. You can easily slide it right over, and it fits really nice and snug. It's not loose. It's not too tight. It's perfect. And the most important accessories out of all of them, in my opinion, we have the interchangeable head. Did Mattel flop the heads for Dusty Rhodes? Okay, starting first with this open mouth one. In my opinion, I've never really liked this head scan, okay? We've seen it before in the WrestleMania 39 Elite Dusty Rhodes. I didn't really like it then. I'm not really liking it now. I think it's in the eyes. I think the eyes are just way too big. The open mouth showing a lot of tongues, pretty funny, but I don't know. I just don't like it for Dusty Rhodes. The hair looks really good, though. I'm not a big fan of that one. This one, on the other hand, this is looking good. For a man that they can't even scan nowadays, because he has passed away, they can't even scan him for TrueFX head scan technology. For them to nail it this good is insane. I'm loving the mouth, how it's partially open. The eyes look great. The hair looks great going around the head. This one's fire, and so is this one. It looks amazing, showing some tongue, showing some teeth. Hair's great. Eyes look amazing. So as far as heads, yeah, 2 out of 3 are good. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of this open mouth one. And bringing in the Dusty Rhodes Ultimate Edition action figure. We've never seen an Ultimate Edition of Dusty Rhodes, so this is well anticipated right here. What a figure. First of all, what a figure. Head scan wise, what I have currently on there is the partially open mouth right there. How does the head sit? It actually sits pretty well, because I mean, obviously Dusty Rhodes is more of a heavier set guy, so he doesn't have have much of a neck going on, so it's pretty understandable how Mattel's got that going on. Articulation on the head's really nice. You get it side to side. You can do a full 360, which is great. Speaking of a full 360, diaphragm does do that. Look at that. A great thick diaphragm right here for Dusty Rhodes. You got the swivel there as well. Look at the birthmark, man. Very eye-soaring. If you look at this figure from afar, my eyes gravitate towards that. It's crazy. Normally, in past figures, they just do like a little like one color there on the torso. They did like multiple different tones of paint here with that birthmark. It looks very interesting. Very, very interesting right there. As far as the butterflies are working really smooth, not too loose. Same with the arms. Like, really nice buttery articulation up here for this Dusty Rhodes. On the right elbow pad, we are seeing some nice yellow polka dots. The top polka dot there is a little smudge there with the mold, unfortunately, but that's not a big deal. He is sporting some yellow and black wrist tape at the bottom. These arms are double jointed, by the way, pinless, which is great. Moving down to the trunks, they do have the polka dot scheme continuing, going all the way around to his butt. Really nice paint apps on this figure around these trunks. Really, really nice. Not too much paint mishaps. As you can see, he does have hip displacement joints here at the bottom. For big figures, that is always going to help. Like with the past Vader Ultimate Edition, it really helped. It allows us to do the splits with a big figure like that, which is like unachievable with an Elite. How is the leg articulation going up? Not bad at all. It definitely needs to be worn in. I love how he could actually take a seat at a right angle. Like, that is like, once again, unachievable with a regular Elite. I don't know why, but yeah, the leg articulation is really good on this Dusty Rhodes. He does have double jointed knees. They aren't pinless, so you could see the pins right there, whether you like that or not. I mean, as long as they move nice. And then the polka dots continue here on the front. You got 5 over here, 5 over here, in different patterns, which is weird. It's like a 5 with 1 in the middle and then 5 with 1 on the top. Very interesting. As far as how the boots look, they look really good. I love the yellow paint apps. The white's really nice. I'm loving these straps, how you're able to see that and everything. Really cool, right? And it even says Rhodes in the yellow. It's hard to tell, but it says Rhodes in the yellow. What's crazy is it does have the new style of ankle pivot, right? But it's inhibited. Look at this. You can barely move it side to side. I mean, you get some in there, which is good, but like it's like you should be able to go all the way to the side. You know what I mean? So that's going to be inhibited by these straps. Articulation, by the way, really cool. And then also, as far as spinning these up top, I don't know. I don't really want to break it. I didn't really go 360 yet, but this is very tough to do if you guys are going to try to do a full 360 with the boot. But at least you could still get it past. If you guys have bought like a rock figure in the past, it's similar to that. The mold goes above the skin tone. So yeah, that it's going to be, see this side, I'm not able to do a 360. It's really tough and I don't want to break it. But yeah, the articulation on the boots is kind of mid. But as far as the rest of the figure, I think it's great. Let's deck them out with some accessories, do some comparisons here. So before we get some Dusty Rhodes figures in here, well, first of all, here's the Ultimate Edition Dusty Rhodes, looking amazing, so realistic. Here he is standing next to a bunch of his son's figures. Ultimate Edition right here, that's the Mattel Creations made to order. And here's the WrestleMania 39 Ultimate Edition. Here's a Greatest Hits Cody Rhodes, and then here is the From the Vault Cody Rhodes, all standing next to the brand new Ultimate Edition Dusty Rhodes. It looks so real. It looks so freaking real. I feel height-wise, I feel like his height is pretty good, especially next to these Cody Rhodes figures, just minorly a tad bit shorter than Cody Rhodes. And then topping it off with comparisons to himself, we have the Elite 63 Dusty Rhodes, and after looking at this head scan's horrible. I do not like that Elite 63 head scan. Here's the other one I was talking about. This is the WrestleMania 39 with that open mouth. I still don't like it. The mostly yellow shirt, though, looks pretty good on that. Oh, we had to do it. Here's the freaking, what is this, Top Picks? Seth Rollins right here, I believe so. The polka dots, which looks amazing, based off of literally this Ultimate Edition attire. Here's the original Legends that came out in like 2011. Old figure. And then this Dusty Rhodes is actually from the Hall of Fame ring when it was with like a WCW ring. It was Target exclusive. It's pretty cool. Had to include it. It's an old one, but it's a good one. So to answer our question from the beginning, is this Dusty Rhodes worth the pickup? I absolutely think it is. I think it crushes all of its other Elites when it comes to articulation and head scans especially. Oh my goodness, does this head look good compared to some of those original Elites. It's absolutely insane. Look at this, I made a little fix-up. There's the Seth Rollins body with a Cody Rhodes head, so now we have a father and son tag team. How cool is that? I know it's goofy, the skin tone's off on the Cody Rhodes and Seth, but it looks pretty wild. Let me know if you guys are going to be tracking down this Dusty Rhodes in the wild. I'm curious if it's going to be a cop or a pass. Let me know in the comment section down below, and I will see you all next time. Bretto Live is signing out.